I feel like, my body's being activated in a certain way, or there's a certain system of my brain that just feels like it's just hijacking my frontal lobes right now. Like, what is going on? I know, whoa, pay attention to that person. That's something about that person. I can't have them in my environment, or I can't trust them, even though they're wearing the most beautiful smile and being so sweet. But something's not right. So I've learned to give so much attention to what my body and my brain is telling me. I trust that so much more now, whereas before I would trust what the person said to me, or maybe what they were showing me at that moment, versus even though the red flags are going off right and left in my
Yeah.
body. And what's going on there, which keeps us there, is what maybe you're asking,
Mhm.
is that we get connected just like we will with any other person. When we go through a relationship, we have systems of our brain that allow us to be attracted to and connect to another person. And they work when we're even with somebody who's a psychopath or a narcissist. And so I got bonded to this person. And the really odd thing about narcissists and psychopaths is that they don't show you all the nastiest or dirtiest or meanest parts of themselves when they first get with you. They're pretty great. They
Yeah.
can be likable people. That's how they are able to get into a relationship, because they can be fun and funny and talented and brilliant. And so we're attracted to those things just like we would be any other man or woman. But the thing is, when they shift and they change into this other person, you're bonded at that point. And so when you're bonded to somebody, what do you do? Well, for example, my son or daughter, anything going on with them, I want to help them. I'll have their back. I care about them. And
Mhm.
you do the same thing with that narcissistic person. It creates what psychologists have called the traumatic bond.
Mhm.
Dutton came up with it a long time ago. Then another researcher kind of took it and morphed it and also put it into their own words. So two different groups of people are describing the traumatic bond, and that's when you are connected to somebody who is both sort of intermittently damaging to you, mean to you, cruel to you, but also kind of nice to you. And then that person has some power in the relationship. And so you're sort of stuck in this sort of odd connection, and other people looking at it go, that guy's awful to you. What are you doing? Like, why are you still with this person? And so that's one of the things. There's so many other things. Rejection. They often use a lot of rejection in the relationship. And I don't mean like maybe overt rejection, like don't come near me kind of thing, but they give little put downs of you where you feel like you're being rejected by them. Like I can walk into the room and, oh, you're wearing that, or you didn't spend any time on your hair today, or like just always little put downs, little jabs. So I could never feel like accepted by this person because
Mhm.
they were always looking at what's wrong with you. And rejection, as we know, when it comes to the brain, is it activates our bonding system of all things, right? It activates our bonding and connection system, and it actually makes us more connected and more focused on the person doing the rejection. My theory is that happens because I guess back in the days where we were like living among lions and tigers and bears, if your social group rejected you, that could be life or death for you. And so
Right.
hence you have to really pay attention to make sure you get back in too so that you're safe. And so we have all these old brain systems at work that in the
Right.
modern times really work against us.
Welcome to the 2021 Radical Recovery Summit, presented by the Kiloby Center for Recovery. This is Lynn Fraser, your moderator. This year, our theme is Feel It, Heal It, a new paradigm of recovery, featuring a diverse group of thought leaders and innovators, people who are working on the ground in the new field of addiction recovery. Go to radicalrecoverysummit.com to sign up and watch free.